John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Offense may turn out to be a story in this one, Chris. The wind blowing out, so you want to get it up in the air if you're a hitter.
Yeah, it's always a little boost of confidence when you've got that wind at your back. You feel like the pitcher's fastball isn't quite as hard as normal, and you can get on time with some stuff that normally may be by you. So good time to hit. You just want to take advantage when you have an opportunity with a pitch you can drive. Get through it, get it up in the air.
It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today on the hill, Chris Sale. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Top of the zone for a called strike. Sale, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010.
Ball one.
The next offering misses, and that's ball one. On the ground to third. Over to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Jake Cronenworth batting with one down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. That's in there, and a count 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Jackknifes out of the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Walker Buehler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's in.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Inside, ball one.
Baldwin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Got him looking for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year. Currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Oh, Boog, this lineup puts the ball in play, and in an era of high strikeouts and big swings, increasing contact makes them dangerous. We'll see if this pitcher can get some support from the defense.
Here's Matt Olson.
Yeah!
That clips the corner. Man at first, one away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here is Austin Riley. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swung on, belted, carrying well. See you later. That's worth the price of admission. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Towards first. Olsen steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That one not close. And that is ball one.
No, that's down.
Foul ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first with one gone. And here is Luis Campusano.
Hey!
Oh, one down. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. Inside, almost got him. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. That's it out.
Batting seven, the left fielder, number 30, Gavin.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Foul ball there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. But it's offline. It's 3-1.
Batting eight, the shortstop, Sander.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. Sheets, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bogaerts swings through that one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Ball one.
That's to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That's
ball
too low.
Down.
Ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and two now.
Ball two.
That one
That's
missed.
ball three.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One away.
Batting in, the right fielder, Brewer.
Brewer Hickman next up for the Braves. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Line drive, knocks it down.
Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Jim Jones stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The 1-2. Sit down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The catcher, Drake.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Here's the 0-1. Way inside.
Hey!
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. One left for Atlanta as the lead remains 3-1. Back at Truist Park, top half of the third inning, Luis Rengifo digs in now. Chris Sale back to work. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right through there, got him. And 1 out now.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fly to center his first time. And he drops it down the third baseline.
Nope.
And
Foul
that's
ball.
foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Outside low, ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field.
Up next to the Padres,
Manny Machado up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. 1 left for San Diego. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Matt Olson down. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Riley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Good job to fight that one off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Very high with that one. Ball 2. And there's a ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and the score stays 3-1. Start of the 4th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Ty France. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Campusano batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next to the Padres, the left fielder, number 30.
So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Liner, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts.
Nope.
Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 1. And it's fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball, he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three-two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Padres leave a pair, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kyle Hart, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Peralta also getting ready. 0-1 now. Buehler deals. Hard hit, knocks it down.
No, he's safe.
Up next for the Braves, the designated hitter, Mauricio.
Man at first, nobody out. Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. And now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. ripped. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Nope.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next for the Braves, the right fielder.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Walker Buehler will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Kyle Hart.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Brewer Hicklin next up for the Braves. And that one is in for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Makes the catch. One down.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So up next, Jim Jarvis. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a foul out of play. The Braves trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 2. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
The batter.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So now with one away and a man at second. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. The 1-0. Lined into right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, the first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Swings through the sweeper.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And Olsen is set down. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's 7-1. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Rengifo now at the plate.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hey!
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one just misses, and the count's full. This to third. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Next to the Padres,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Junior.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air, center field. Harris settles underneath it. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
And now Jake Cronenworth. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one outside, and the count now 2-0. Fought off foul. Check swing called strike. And the count is even 2-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Machado in the box again, takes a strike. Line drive to short and caught. Padres leave one. They're down 7-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. There's a strike.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Stepping in, Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down.
The designated hitter,
Here comes the
Mauricio.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Hart done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Out of the bullpen for the Padres,
Number one,
Yuki Matsui.
Yuki
He last pitched 2 days ago. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Mauricio Dubon.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Hey!
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one way inside. And he walked it.
That's ball 4.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yastrzemski in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball, that's in.
Dubon leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's ball 2.
That pitch in for a strike,
2.
and the count's even at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Braves strand 1, and they're on top 7-1. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Now here is
Leading off
Ty
for San
France.
Diego, the first baseman, number 25, Ty France.
Inside, ball
Activity
one.
for the first time in that bullpen down there. Didier Fuentes up and throwing.
That's
He's
a ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Splits the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. He is struck out and he is walked.
Ball.
The 1-0. In the air, right field. Hicklin on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 30, Gavin.
Now it's going to be Gavin Sheets.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Just missed.
Outside.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air to left center. Yastrzemski gets under it, and that is that. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Brewer Hicklin.
Hicklin.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Next offering is fouled back. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball 2.
2-2. gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball, right field. Tatis on the move, and there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
Jim Jarvis. Next up for the Braves.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hard hit to third. On to France. Out number 2.
Up next for the Braves, the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Braves,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Didier Fuentes.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now here's Xander
Leading off
Bogaerts
for
now.
San Diego,
He's
the
grounded
shortstop,
out a couple of
Xander
times.
Bogaerts.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Riley should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, Luis.
Now the third baseman, Luis Rengifo. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And down on strikes, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
Down that
Foul
ball.
ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, Jarvis tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bradley Rodriguez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Albi.
sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Nope.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Rodriguez, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Down.
To the right side. France takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Braves, the first baseman, Matt.
Here
Olson.
is Matt Olson, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Movement in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. And a strike on the outside edge.
Ball, that's out.
He's really
Outside, that's a
tightening
ball.
up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Now one missed, and an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Riley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that is out of play.
That's in. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Going back. Reaching for it and brings it in. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
On the ground right side. Olson takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball. Ball. That's inside.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. Pitch misses.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now it's 3-2. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Yastrzemski hustles it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And at second with one away. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ty France. Fastball for a strike. And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That's to third. Throws to first in time. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. It's the Braves 7 and the Padres 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. That one is upstairs. Here's a 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now it's the Braves DH, Mauricio Dubon. That one misses. That's 5 straight. One-two now. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
One out man at first. And next for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. in the dirt.
Ball 2.
Harris at first, one gone. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
The right fielder, Brewer.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brewer Hicklin, 1 for 3.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball. Foul ball. Left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the inning. Through 8 full, Braves lead it 7-1. Last chance coming up for the Padres. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the ninth. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Chopper to second. Albies gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, number 30, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. This one in the air. Riley. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So they're down to their final out. And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts.
Ball 1. Nope, that's a ball.
Next
Ball
pitch downstairs. Ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Draws the walk there.
That's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Grounder off the pitcher. He recovers and gets the out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.